Raising Cane's might not sell much. Chicken tenders, crinkle fries, Texas toast, coleslaw, and one sauce. But it sells a whole lot of it. Last year, the fast food chain dished out 5.1 billion worth of stuff. Its best year yet, according to 2024 financials obtained by Forbes. Now, you might be wondering why I am talking about a fast food chain restaurant Raising Cane's. If you heard those numbers, you realize that Raising Cane's is doing something right. Now, whether you like it or not, whether Raising Cane's is in your city or not, and just for the record, I am not a Raising Cane's fan. So this is not for me to plug Raising Cane's. It's not my favorite. I've tried it. It's okay. But clearly, it doesn't matter what I think because 5.1 billion worth of stuff was sold in 2024 and it was by far the restaurant's best year. So, what does this have to do with content creation, YouTube, TikTok? Well, it tells me something, at least as I'm reading this article, and I'll link it in the description so you can too, that was written by Forbes. It tells me that Raising Cane's is doing something right. And let's just go on a journey. This will be a quick one on what are they doing that can help us as we are content creating. Like, what are some of the takeaways that we can glean from this article? So if you want to hear more about that, stay tuned. Welcome to Think Different Daily. My name is Jennifer, and I am a marketing coach, and I help people just like you make money online, and I do it through TikTok Shop. That's one of the ways, and that's where I personally have had a lot of success. And I've also been able to help my clients wake up to sales notifications every day on their phones too. So, you want to know how I've done it? If you want to know how they do it, well, check out the link in the description. It's thinkdifferentdaily.com. And also subscribe to this channel, like this video, share it with somebody. On this channel, we talk about the things that most people don't when it comes to making money online. And we also challenge you to join us in thinking different daily when it comes to generating new streams of income, passive income, and stepping out on faith, doing things that perhaps we have never done before. So, we're going to get into this Forbes article just for a moment because I was really struck by what I was reading. I saw it the other day on my phone and I just wanted to get on and share because there were just some things that I felt could be beneficial to us content creators, whether you are new, you've been in this thing for years, you're just getting started on YouTube, or maybe you are successful on other social media platforms. But I think one thing that's for sure about what I read is the consistency. Raising Cane's has got to be consistent. I mean, this article says that they last year alone, in 2024 alone, and they don't sell much, right? They just have a few things on the menu. And like I said, they don't even really taste that good if you ask me. But there are a lot of people who like Raising Cane's because they've been able to dish out 5.1 billion worth of stuff in 1 year alone. And the article goes on to say that that's enough to make the CEO, whose name is Todd Graves, a whole lot richer. Forbes estimates that Graves has nearly doubled his net worth to 17.2 billion on the back of Cane's banner results. In 2024, the chain opened 118 new restaurants, pushing its total stores to around 900 in 40 plus states. That's incredible because if you really think about what's happening across the US in particular, there are many chain, not only restaurants, but stores that have been closing their doors and filing bankruptcy. Party City, Big Lots, um, just to name a few. And it's unfortunate to see because we know what comes with that is that families are losing jobs. When you listen to a story like this one and you hear that Raising Cane's is having one of the best years yet, what are they doing? There's something that they're doing right. And I believe that consistency has a lot to do with it. You know, my YouTube journey is fairly new, although I started this channel a few years ago. I just this year in 2025 started taking YouTube seriously and started posting consistently. And I am so proud of the work that I have put in and the consistency that I have exercised this year because I have, since I started, posted a video every single day. And I was proud at the 40 and 40 mark, 40 videos in 40 days. And I have since surpassed that. And I do not plan on stopping, beautiful people. What am I saying? This article is encouraging. One thing about being in content creation or just anything that you're doing, you need to find inspiration. It's something my husband always says, he always reminds me of, that you need to look for inspiration. Some people look and read this and they see it as competition, especially if you, in fact, are in the restaurant business. But what I see anything like this, let's say I were in the restaurant business, or perhaps I look at other YouTube channels and I see the success that they're having. I don't see it as competition. I look at it as confirmation. That confirmation is inspiring to me. So when I read stories like this one, it's inspiration. So find your inspiration, beautiful people. You have to find things that keep you motivated and excited and inspired to keep going, whether that's your family, your own personal goals and achievements. That's what has happened for me. I wanted to be consistent in my YouTube journey because I've started and stopped so many times before this one that I just made the commitment this time that it was going to be different. And it has been, and I've been seeing some really great results. Now, the 5.1 billion worth of stuff, that's going to happen. That day will come. I am declaring and decreeing that I will see those types of numbers in my lifetime, in my life as well, given all the businesses that I am involved in. But it's just exciting when you're able to look at someone else's journey and go, wow, they're really putting in the work. They're really being consistent. And here's the thing, I don't know all the ins and outs of Raising Cane's business plan. I just saw this and I was like, wow, that is so impressive. It even says this, by the way, the chain, which ranked as the 22nd biggest by revenue on 2024's annual QSR 50 report, rings in 5.7 million in sales per location on average. Per location on average. That's more than double competitors like Zaxby's, which I love, and Bojangles, pretty good. And second among all major quick service chains, behind only Chick-fil-A. And Chick-fil-A is top tier, okay, when we're talking fast food. So ultimately, Raising Cane's is doing something right. And I just believe that consistency is a big part of it. And I just want to encourage you, if you are listening to this video, if you've made it this far, I want you to drop a comment and say, I am consistent. We are committing to consistency this year, beautiful people, and beyond. Consistency, whatever that is for you. If it's every day that you're doing something, like I've been posting videos every day on YouTube, phenomenal. If it's once a week, if it's every other day, the goal is consistency. By the end of the year, you want to be able to look back over 2025 and say that you worked the daylights out of being consistent. That's what I believe Raising Cane's is doing. The CEO, he's got to be doing something right. And I'm sure there's a host of other things, right? If we were to dive deeper into their business plan, how they got started, the CEO's education or his experiences, who he learned from, his mentors, all of those things contribute to their success. But one main takeaway for me, beautiful people, was consistency. It's something that I've put into practice even on TikTok, and I can tell you that's why I have been so successful as a TikTok Shop affiliate. And not only that, but I've been able to help my clients achieve success as well. I have clients who have been able to build emergency funds, go on vacations, spoil their grandchildren, all of these things that were just a bit more challenging before they started generating some passive income through TikTok Shop. And all they were looking for was just a simple strategy. That's what I was looking for. And I spent a lot of time scrolling on TikTok trying to find it. And I found a few things that were helpful, but for the most part, I didn't find that simple, just like boom, boom, boom strategy. So I created it myself. And I've linked it in the description box so you can check out the training that explains all about my simple 3-step strategy. The training is free. All it takes is your time. And I know your time is valuable. And I can promise you that you will be so happy that you took the time to tune into that training. Now, I am doing a series on how to start a YouTube channel. This is part of that series. I will link the other parts right here so that you can check out the playlist. And I just think this is the year to get into YouTube. And there's a lot of reasons why, which is part of this playlist as well. So don't miss out on your opportunity to connect, to build a community, to grow, to earn passive income. And YouTube is a great space to do it. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much. We love you and appreciate you. And until the next one, bye for now.